Some dates are ordinary, but August the 19th carries a heartbeat of its own. You might have sensed it already in your dreams, in the whispers of your intuition, in the way that certain moments feel heavier with meaning. Spirit has been guiding you here to this very place, so you can finally see what has been waiting for you all along.
Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up the space and see what it is that fate has in store for you, Libra. So I'm super happy and excited. I just feel there's a lot of good things that are coming in. So it's just the energy I've been feeling today. So we're going to start with a spirit animal oracle. This is going to be the messenger of fate for you. So we're going to see what animal is coming forward and the message they have. So we're getting the Elephant Queen. Look at that. The Elephant Queen. Have you seen an elephant recently? This is the confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. You may have seen one in real life, online, on TV, maybe in a book, or on a sticker, on a wall, on someone's body as a tattoo, right? It's showing up. So go your own way. Libra, go your own way. The message is don't allow others to determine your future. Find your own path and walk it with courage and conviction. So let me read that to you one more time. Go your own way, Libra. Don't allow others to determine your future. Find your own path and walk it with courage and conviction. And I feel that sometimes courage is hard for you to apply. Not everyone, some of you I'm picking up that courage might be something that is hard for you to tap into. So this is just a signal that it's time to work on building that courage and actually applying it, mastering it. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is unfolding around this fate. So the King of Cups, this is creating peace, calm, balance, equilibrium. This is within yourself, allowing yourself to move through storms or chaos in your life in a balanced state. So it's not throwing you off or, making you feel like things are unstable, like your own psyche, your own soul is unstable. So there's mastery coming in here with this card. And again, Spirit is saying you have a lot of power. You all have a lot of courage to move through the experiences you're having in your life. We have the Five of Swords. They want you to be tactical. They want you to be calculated when you're making decisions or taking actions, set intentions, right? Have a strategy, a plan. And this is where you want to trust your instincts. Okay, Libra, and I feel you just have a natural ability to do this. You're able to move through change and shape shift at will. So Five of Swords, Libra. So Three of Cups, I'm seeing celebration. I'm seeing you successfully moving through challenges and coming to a place of harmony and actually enjoying that experience and sharing that with others. Right? So yeah, this is what's coming in: expansion, creativity, ways to share your story through creativity. I'm getting a channel forming here, a new channel, a new way of doing something. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And Libra, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how this reading resonates. So share with me in the comment section below. I love this. Oh my goodness, what is it that you're doing that represents that card's energy? Share with me in the comments. So I'm seeing some of you spending time with friends or just having people around you. And, sometimes there's drama when there's a lot of people around, and maybe I'm picking up on a gossiper or someone that likes to stir the pot. And here, it's not about connecting with that part of the person. It's rather, let's find a strategy or some sort of way to work on the strengths rather than the weaknesses of this person. Like you're connecting to the heart center instead. So this is what they're sharing. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes I'll put the pieces together for you. And Libra, I have your readings out twice per week, once on Fridays and once on Mondays. So make sure you have me marked in your calendars. So the King of Cups, power, stability, grounded energy. You have the ability to actually move through storms and chaos and whatever kind of external energy that might be trying to invade your space by creating peace within yourself, calm within yourself. So what I'm seeing here is someone that is moving their body, staying connected to themselves through meditation, mindful practices, and exercise. Right? I feel this is really important. And for some of you, it's been on your mind. Maybe you've been thinking about exercising or, going for a walk outside. Maybe it's been hard for you to do that. And they're wanting you to find a way in your schedule to make that happen and commit to that. This is where fate is striking. And I feel there's something happening that you're not seeing. It's in the background, and Spirit is saying it's already in the works. And they want you to go your own way with this. Like, you don't have to listen to how other people do it. Do it your way, is what they're saying. Do whatever this is your own way. Listen to what your intuition and your instincts are telling you. Okay, because they're going to be very strong here, especially with the Five of Swords. This is where you're being tactical. You understand a lot of things, Libra. Okay, so I feel you're way smarter than you actually realize. And it's about accessing this knowledge and allowing yourself to be open to receive the guidance that's coming in that is connected to this gift, this power, this ability to be able to sense and tune in, right? So yeah, I feel that you also have the power, Libra, to create storms externally. So this is where you want to be very watchful of how you are expressing yourself, the way that you're communicating, or the way that you're emitting your energy, right? Because you can create storms around you. This could be your feelings. I feel like you have a really big energy. Now, this might not resonate for everyone, but I feel some of you out there do have an amplified energy. So when you walk in a room, it's almost like people can read you really quickly and know what you're feeling because it's all over you. It's written all over you. And maybe people have told you this. This might be someone around you as well, like you're able to pick up on any kind of turbulence in someone else because you're highly sensitive. You have an empathic soul, Libra. So I feel that your awareness is becoming more, because it's becoming more open, you're able to see further and you're able to have a better idea. It's almost like you're tuning into all of your senses, hearing things, seeing things, smelling things, dreaming things, like all kinds of ways that you can tune in and understand the energies around you. So it almost feels like you're turning into a ninja here, Libra, in a specific situation. And I feel that Spirit is encouraging you to tap into your inner ninja at this time. You have the ability to problem solve. I feel sometimes we don't feel connected to that because some things can be overwhelming and it's too much to deal with. But when you set that weight of that boulder of whatever that is aside for a moment and allow yourself to breathe and come into a place where you're tuning in, you're able to find those solutions. That's all you need to do is calm the storm within you, even if it's, crazy out there. And it's about you tending to your garden, your energetic garden. It's about keeping the weeds out, being the gatekeeper here. You get to invite energies into your energetic space. They don't enter unless you invite them in. This is how it works. This is how I've experienced it in my own life. I'm like, if not, I'm not inviting it in, it doesn't come in. Like, it actually doesn't come in. But if I'm inviting it in, it will come in and do whatever it wants. So this is where boundaries are going to be very important, Libra, to just have some healthy boundaries up. Remember, you're going your own way. No one can tell you otherwise. This is your reality, your life. You are the authority of you, of your life. Nobody else is. So I feel in a sense you are stepping into this position of leadership, this position of authority, and making your own decisions. Taking actions that you feel called to take. This is you really tuning in. So I feel you're going to have a deeply spiritual experience as fate is unfolding in your life. Something that you're going to be able to share with people for years and years and years. And I feel your story is actually going to be passed down. And because I'm sharing this, I feel that there's already a story in your family, Libra, that's been passed down around a family member that experienced something that is not something that you experience, you know, every day. And this lets you know that you have ancestors, you've got energies here. It's just a sign when you know that there's a story kind of moving around in the family, yours or someone else's. It's a lineage, it's a gift. There's something here that you've been marked with energetically. And this is something that you're not meant to cut a cord on. I feel some of you have been thinking of this as a negative energy and wanting to cut cords, like fighting with it in some way. You're not meant to do that. This is actually working. It's a gift that you have, and sometimes we have to learn how to manage it, how to work with it. Okay, so there's something here that is coming in, or sorry, out from the depths, from the darkness, from the shadows. It feels like smoke. This is what I'm seeing, black smoke coming from beneath your feet. And maybe there was smoke. Maybe you put out a cigarette, you stepped on one and burnt it out. Or you blew out a candle and there's smoke. Like I'm seeing smoke around you, Libra. But here, again, as you are moving down this path, you want to be tactical. You know the truth. You sense it. You can feel it. Trust that. I feel that you are moving into this like primal instincts, this energy. You've always had it. And I don't know why, but I'm getting the spirit animal cat coming in right now. The cat, I feel you're like the cat. Catwoman is coming in now as well. So perhaps you've seen Catwoman as a movie recently, or you dressed as Catwoman during Halloween once, or you bought like a cat suit for your child, or like something to do with cats, or you bought some sort of like, I don't know, I'm getting now, I've seen TikTok videos of cats that have Batman's face mask on, those funny videos of cats. I'm now seeing that in my mind. So maybe you've been scrolling that on the internet, Libra. I don't know, but there's something coming in. So the path ahead might look scary. I feel that you're someone that's used to this. It's almost like you don't panic. If there is a challenge that you're facing or something that is coming up, you're able to kind of stop for a moment and take a look at what's going on, not freak out about it, but rather sit within this and see what's unfolding before you choose to take action or do something about it, because this could be friend or it could be foe, but you don't know that right away until you see it closer up. And your instincts are usually right about this. So you need something to be a little bit more closer in order to pick up on the energy. And I feel something is getting closer. And there is a path that is about to spark. It's like a firecracker. It just like sparks, and all of a sudden there's a path there. This is how the 5 of Swords is working out. So, you know, the entire time I'm picking up on the energy of the 5 of Swords. I'm also feeling the 7 of Swords coming through. It almost feels like it's attached to this, the 7 of Swords. So I feel this is where you're going to really get to see what you're made of, Libra. This is where you're putting that courage in. You're being tactical. You're really using your skill set of your mind. It's almost like you're working with a puzzle. Maybe you like doing puzzles or playing crosswords or like doing word searches or coloring. Some of you do like therapeutic coloring. You know how we have those coloring books? I'm getting a lot of different things coming in. This is expanding your consciousness, even reading, right? And different ways of doing things. And I feel you have many different life experiences. Like you've gone through a lot of different kinds of things that has, you know, kind of made your brain a little bit more clear to see things or sense things before they happen. So you have foresight. You're able to share your advice and guidance with others as well, and it works for them. So you have people that let you know that, oh my gosh, Libra, what you told me, it worked out. I did it exactly how you said. And it's because you know. You can see all the different pathways that unfold. So there's something here being activated as a gift. So I feel you are rising here and stepping into your fullest potential, a purpose, a path. There's a reason why you're here. And, you know, this is also in your day-to-day life, Libra, to have some sort of a schedule, a rhythm, a flow for yourself. Okay, I feel I'm getting a cat jumping out of a window. You know how they say cats have 9 lives? I feel that this is something that resonates with you, the cats that have 9 lives. Maybe there's something to do with that sentence, those words for you. But yeah, maybe you have like 9 cats. You have a lot of cats in your home. But I'm getting, yeah, cats coming in now as a strong messenger of fate as well. So yeah, it's coming through this 5 of Swords, which feels like a 7 of Swords. Feels like a ninja energy. Like you're going out there, you're going into the storm. It's like, all right, let's do it. Bring it on, right? This is your energy. 3 of Cups, this is celebration. This is you connecting. This is you putting yourself out there, not being afraid of what might be or what is. Instead, moving into the journey, immersing yourself in it and seeing for yourself what it is that you're made of, what it is made of, or whatever it is, right? So yeah, and there's a soul tribe connection happening here as well. Sometimes we don't know that we're surrounded by a soul tribe until we start to actually focus on that and see people and how they vibrate with us in harmony or if it's in disharmony. So I feel here it's important that you understand the kind of people that you hang out with, that you spend most of your time with, because their energy will affect yours, okay? And you sync up with energy, right? So those of us women that live in a house together, we on a monthly basis sync up by living together for a certain period of time. And it's the same kind of energy here. We vibrationally, energetically do sync up with one another, inhabit in something. So, and this is where that harmony comes in. Harmony can be in many ways. It can go from super light to super dark, right? It's everything in between. So we want to create a balance here with this, right? We don't want too much of something and too little of another. We want to keep things in harmony and balance. So here Spirit is asking you to take a look at your life to see where maybe in a relationship, or you showing up in a relationship, someone else showing up in a relationship, some sort of dynamic, some sort of energy exchange where something feels like it might be too much or too little. Okay, sit with that information. You can do whatever you want with that information once you receive it, because this is how Spirit communicates with you. They're bringing us information, and sometimes we have thoughts that can, you know, go down a rabbit hole. You want to be mindful of this, because when fear sets in, that is a trigger, a sign that that is not the way that you're meant to go. Fear is not meant to override the experience. So if you're feeling fear, you know, stare it dead in the eye and walk through it. It has no power over you. And right now you're expanding. And when we expand, we move past our comfort zone. So you're going to find yourself in an experience that might be a little bit more than what you can handle. It feels like that because it's uncomfortable. And, you know, this is where you can weigh how it feels. But new things sometimes are uncomfortable, right? Sometimes when change comes in, it comes in a way that isn't normal. It feels unfamiliar. And that unfamiliarity is a sign that it's something new that maybe we don't have information about, and we're not going to know unless we try, right? And then we're going to know. And don't be afraid to make mistakes here. And I'm getting some sort of conversation. I don't know if you've been going out with friends recently and having like really good experiences. So myself, my sister-in-laws, my mother-in-law, we all go out once a month for lunch and we connect and we just catch up with each other and we share like lots of different things. It's just a beautiful experience altogether. And we take our time there. We're not in a rush to go anywhere. We sit, we enjoy and immerse ourselves in that connection. This is what the 3 of Cups is like, this beautiful connection amongst friends. Maybe you have been out there enjoying time with family and friends. Maybe you are on a yacht and you had this family event, or there's people around, you're connecting, you're communicating. It's just a really fun experience, maybe a barbecue in the backyard, or, you know, some sort of an event. Maybe it's your yoga class. You're just going to yoga throughout summer or winter and just feeling really good in that energy, that vibration, that frequency, that harmony together, right? So I feel that Spirit is encouraging you to do more of this, to connect with people, to really put yourselves in places like this. Could be you just getting out to the grocery store, right? You're around people, around active energy. So this is really important for you, and to follow your joys and excitement. Wherever there is love, That is what you're meant to focus on right now. The energy of love is amplified. And the way we see that love around is by looking for it in our lives and actually believing in it. First by giving it to ourselves, but then emitting it in the world in a way that is unconditional, meaning not to have any kind of attachments, time constraints, expectations on it. Freely give that love. And if you feel that you're giving it somewhere it doesn't feel good, don't close yourself off. Instead, keep yourself open and just redirect that love. Okay, so yeah, this is what's coming through the tarot cards. I'm just seeing celebration here. Working with others in harmony. I'm seeing ceremonies, rituals, manifestations that are coming true. I want you to pay attention to the numbers 14, 5, and 3. These are light code frequencies that are coming in. And I'm going to pull another number for you from the Numerology Oracle deck. Okay, so this is a number, these are all numbers that are guiding you in this transformation, okay? We are constantly transforming. Right now you're going through a powerful one, Libra. So let's see what number comes through. So we are getting 91, surrender. They want you to surrender in some way around something. We have the color red and purple. You might be seeing these colors around, but they're showing up for a reason with this number. So let's see what it is Spirit wants to share with you through number 91, surrender. So this card indicates a need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperation blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you're being encouraged to detach from the situation and surrender the outcome to the divine. Just let it go. So this is where not to put any kind of attachments, time constraints, expectations on something that you're putting out there that you're wanting to see coming back. And you can have a visual around it, but you don't want to be fixated on that visual or expect it to show up exactly like that, because that is not how it happens, at least for the most part in my life. It comes in differently, so you want to stay open. In order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so that everything can unfold as it should. It isn't your job to make it happen. It is simply your job to allow it to happen. When you surrender the outcome to the divine, you let the magic flow. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and to harmonize with the natural rhythms and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to let go, trust, and surrender. Make peace with your life as it is today. No matter what it looks like, make peace with it. And appreciate what you already have. When you do what brings you joy, rather than fret about the end result, divine order and timing will bring the perfect outcome your way. It really does. It works like this. So I have an affirmation for you. So if you're already resonating with this reading, you can seal this affirmation in the comment section below. I receive the best possible outcome when I surrender to the divine. So once again, I receive the best possible outcome when I surrender to the divine. So let's close and seal your reading off now with an angel number. So we've got one that is appearing here. So let's see what it is that they're wanting to share. And look at that. It created a mess of the cards. So I feel there's something that is bursting out, something that is going to reveal itself through a mess. Long journey. You've been on a long journey, and life is a long journey. So they're connecting you with this. 3838 is the number coming through. And the message here is, though you are tired, Libra, keep on and continue on your journey. You have a lot of strength within you. You don't have to rush. You can slow right down. You can even crawl if you want, but keep on moving. Endure this journey. There's something that you're achieving here. You're going to make progress. You're going to see that you're making progress, and follow through is going to be really important. So if you're committing yourself to something, they want you to make sure that you're following through on it, doing what it is that you're saying. You want to match the energy here to your words. Okay, and sometimes follow through can be difficult, but you have the ability to actually follow through. You're not like most people around you, Libra. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.